morning, travelers. What's up? It's Eliz from Means to Travel, and today we're about to receive our first ever delivery from Ocado, which is a grocery delivery service here in the UK. I ended up ordering in advance of arriving here in the UK, probably like a week and a half before we got here, in order to secure a delivery slot. And we ordered a ton of food because we're in a 14-day quarantine. So we are about to receive all of that food. So just wanted to show you guys what that process looks like. Bye.
Good morning. Didn't realise you were right there.
No, it's fine. First time, yeah.
Newbies. Okay.
Okay, so we just finished bringing all of the groceries inside. The delivery man explained everything to us, asked if this was our first time ordering from Ocado, and said that they're going to be starting to recollect all of the Ocado bags starting on the 22nd, as long as everything goes well with the coronavirus, which is really cool that they make them reusable. And then also we were able to figure out what the system is for if things are refrigerator or frozen or pantry or whatever. What I really like about Ocado and why I decided to order from them versus some of the other grocery delivery services here in the UK. First of all, I have friends that recommended it, but also I really like the grocery store Marks and Spencer's. I think they have very good quality meats and produce and everything like that. And so Ocado now has a partnership with Marks and Spencer, so I could order several of their things. So here's a great example of, you know, some of Marks and Spencer's salmons, and it says sliced British ham. Looks really good. I can't wait to make some lunches and dinners with that. And then they also were able to offer us like all of this different wine variety and really affordable wines at that. And then lastly, they have an ability on Ocado to order like toiletries and stuff too. So we were able to get some new supplies of paper towels, of toilet paper, some shampoo for Derek. So really with one order, we're very set up with food and toiletries and the wine for our 14-day quarantine. So this was a really great experience overall. We do now have to cross-check that everything arrived, but it seems like the inventory management is really strong. They were able to text us this morning saying there was a couple things that were substituted within our order. We had a very large order, so we were okay with the substitutions. There was like certain things like the chicken breasts were out, but we had ordered some other chicken, so it's okay. And then I think just generally speaking, we would probably submit a new order very soon because the delivery windows are a little bit far out. So we want to make sure that we have food a week and a half from now that is fresh too. So we're definitely going to be some repeat customers, I think, on Ocado. So I mentioned the labeling process of the color coding. So the bags themselves have different colors. There's red, purple, and yellow. And then yellow is freezer items. So we'll plop those in the freezer real quick. Red is refrigerator items. So you can see like we have cucumbers in there and everything like that. And then the purple, which I think is a little bit more maroon, is pantry items. So you can see like bananas and bread and tea in there. So I think that's really interesting. I'd never had that type of labeling before. Okay, yeah.
It's a little unfortunate that the freezer is half of our space considering that's all the freezer stuff that we have.
Well, we can freeze a lot of the meats as well. We just had a few things that were already pre-frozen.
Just a lot.
We probably should like drop that on the floor. Take out all your aggressions, all your travel aggressions.
It worked.
I'm super excited too because I was able to order non-dairy ice cream from Ocado. Gold mine, am I right? Okay, so one egg didn't make it, but to be honest, it probably was our user error when we were bringing stuff in a little bit haphazardly. But hopefully the rest are gonna be all right. We'll just have to wash them off.
Okay, so we might have gone a little overboard on the meat and fish ordering. We have lots of chicken thighs.
It all looked so good when I was ordering online, and there were these great deals of like 3 for £10, something like that. So for example, that's exactly what the deal was for these Angus beef burgers. So we're gonna freeze them. We have freezer space, hopefully, enough. And that way we can eat all of these things throughout the next 2 weeks.
That said, we might need to put one of these spatchcock chickens in the oven right about now. I know what we're having for lunch.
Okay, so this is the dairy and deli section of our order that we've laid out for everybody. So we actually ended up getting 3 dozen eggs, 2 almond milks, and what I'm really excited about is this is an almond yogurt and a lactose-free spreadable. So I'll be able to have wonderful breakfast with these. And then we got some very easy to eat cheeses, great for sandwiches. So you can see we got some ham for the sandwiches as well. And I'm hoping to be able to make a pear and prosciutto quesadilla with the cheese and the prosciutto here for one of our dinners. Fingers crossed that'll work out. So these
And I'm excited for the sausage rolls, because that sounds yummy.
So this is kind of the breakfast and lunch section that we just really appreciate. Marks and Spencer's does a great job at having high quality options for. And of course, this is the most important part of quarantine. The cans of cider and all of our wine. There was there were a few wines that we ordered that were not available, so they didn't charge us for them, and a few that got swapped out, but we'll hopefully have a lot of great ones to choose from over the next 14 days.
All right, so I guess it's my turn with the bathroom and kitchen products. So yeah, one of the things that when you're going to do like a 14-day quarantine like this that you might not think of is that you need a lot of the stuff that you would have in any normal everyday life.
And we're also in this Airbnb for a month.
We're here for a month.
So buying extra is not going to go to waste.
Exactly. So, baggies, if you have leftover food, if you have whatever, you need these things.
And these are freezing baggies too, so we can put them in the freezer, which is key.
Yep. Toilet paper,
We were laughing at the brand name.
Regina, because when the Queen uses the restroom, she does not do anything but the best. No,
Do we think it's an endorsement? We don't know.
Probably not. So, these are the types of things that you need to think about, that you need to get. And so our grocery bill is kind of high, but it's because there's all these like little staple type items that you just really need to get.
And it's good too, like we got some washing up liquid, which they gave us a little bit of it here in the Airbnb, but definitely not enough for a month. And since we can't leave and go to the store whenever we run out, we now have a good supply.
Yeah. And we'll have a car after Portsmouth, so we'll be able to take stuff with us and, use this to help clean up, the next Airbnb. If it doesn't feel as clean, we now have stuff to like wipe it down with, including like sanitizing hand wipes, or hand wash and anti-bac, all-purpose cleaner, like all that stuff's great, especially during a time when everybody wants to be more cleanly.
And we were so excited that we were able to get sanitizing wipes here. I did not expect that to be available. And similar to the bathroom and kitchen items that Derek just walked you through, we also got a few more items just to have with us. Again, since we can't just run out to a drugstore like Boots whenever we are missing something. And another thing too is I had ordered a toothbrush just in case one of us forgot our toothbrushes, and we almost forgot our toothbrushes. So this would have been something that was a dire need. Then with the razor and some face wipes and stuff, it's just going to be nice to have all of this around. And thank goodness I ordered a massive thing of body wash, because Derek and I will share this, and the Airbnb only provided us with a travel size body wash, and so that would have not gotten us through quarantine. So we have everything that we need now in order to live our life very well here in these 14 days. Okay, well, hopefully you guys found this really helpful about what it looks like to order from Ocado, and if you are also going to be participating in a quarantine in the UK, or maybe what it might look like for a similar type of grocery delivery service somewhere else. And if you're in an Airbnb where you can receive that type of delivery. And if you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up below, and press that red subscribe button too if you want to hang out more and talk about travel, because that's a great way to make sure that we hang out again. Thanks everybody for watching. Cheers. Happy travels. Bye.
Hey travelers, don't forget to subscribe and let's hang out more. Here are some links to other helpful travel videos on my channel, and press that notification bell so you don't miss any new and awesome travel videos to come.